Hey everyone, my name is Katie. I'm a special education teacher in Minnesota. I'm on summer break, and today I thought it would be fun to take you along and show you how I got this look, how I got this hair, makeup. I'm just getting ready to go see some friends. We're gonna go grab some dinner. I wanted to share the products I've been using and loving to get this hairstyle and this makeup look, so stay tuned. Hello everyone. I was gonna say good morning, but it's 2:40 and I'm just now getting ready, just drinking some Diet Coke. This is like my guilty pleasure. I have plans tonight. I'm getting dinner with some of my friends, so I do want to get ready a little bit. I figured I could film it and take you guys along with me. I am looking kind of like light and kind of pink, but this is real, this is me. I like getting ready. Basically, any opportunity I get, I enjoy it. That's just me. I like wearing makeup. I like doing my hair. Typically, I don't use primer. I haven't really found one that I really like and that really works for my skin. I feel like the primers I've tried in the past my skin just hasn't responded well. This is the foundation I love to use, the Covergirl plus Olay. I use either the 220 Creamy Natural, the 225 Buff Beige. For this summer, I did pick up a 232 Nude Beige. All I'm gonna do is take them on. This is my favorite. This has been my favorite foundation brush. It's by IT Cosmetics. With the darker shade, I do a little bit more of that. I don't do like a perfect mixture. And that should be good. It also depends on how much coverage I want. So for tonight, I do want quite a bit of coverage. It's not the perfect shade, but it's what works well for me. I usually take it on my eyelids. Sweet. Or concealer. I have been back on the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I love this stuff. I like the applicator and I like how it blends out. I feel like it always just looks really nice under my eyes. I got 110 Fair for my shade. And then I've also been using the Maybelline FIT. This has been one of my favorites. I got 05 in Ivory. So I think this one is too light. This combination has been working for me though. I like to just take some of this and just dab it in the inner corners to really brighten things up. And then I'll take the Age Rewind and then just kind of pounce this everywhere else, kind of just wherever else I want to brighten. Mainly use the concealer to brighten up the under eyes, not so much for concealing like acne or anything. I let my foundation do that, and if some is showing through, most days I just let it be. I used to be very self-conscious about any acne spots, and I would do anything to cover them up, but I've kind of just changed my approach. And I'm using the same brush I used for the foundation, but I love how it ends up looking on my under eye. I feel like it covers really nicely. It leaves it looking bright, and it's not too drying. And then with the combination of this and the powder I use, I feel like it just sets really well. So I'll be right back. Okay, done with the concealer. Next up, my favorite powder. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this just for my under eyes, and then at the end I'll do a little more of this on the rest of my face. But this Airspun powder, if you can get past the scent, it's pretty strong. It's very strong, but I love the product. I love what it does for my makeup routine. So continue to use it. I feel like the translucent just does it for me. I just like to use the little pom-pom that it comes with to set my under eyes, and as well as my eyelids. I just feel like setting, because I put concealer on my eyelids, and then I'm just gonna set kind of wherever else I put concealer. Next up, I'm gonna do my brows. This is just what I have found that works for me and my routine. Yeah, it'll probably change with the time, but for now, this is how I like to do my makeup. My favorite brow product has been for a while the Instant Lift Brow Pencil by e.l.f. I love that it comes with a little spoolie to comb your brows out or brush your brows. I get the color Taupe. It adds just enough definition, but it's not too dark. This is the color that works for me. Just from filling them in a little bit, you can kind of see the comparison there. This taupe shade just really warms them up, and this product it's so easy for me to use. It spins, I think this is, maybe I'll look it up to confirm, like $2, maybe $3 for this product. And I really just like to just fill them in. When it comes to the inner brow here, I like to get like a straight line, straight as possible. And then I kind of just do some like flicking motions like that. I love what it does for my eyebrows. All right, I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll check back when I'm on to my eyeshadow. Back in the brows I'll build. This palette, Physicions formula, they've just done it right for me when it comes to bronzers and blushes and other things, but I mainly have been using this little palette, the Butter Collection. So many beautiful shades. I've been trying to experiment with like all of them. My go-tos would be these two, but I've been trying to change things up with that. I got this out because I'm going to use, I think I'm gonna go for this darker bronzer. I'm gonna use it as an eyeshadow. It just ties the look together because I'm using this product on my face. I just like to have it either on my eyelid or in the crease just to tie the colors together. Yeah, like that. I'm taking this highlighter. It's gonna put on the inner corners. I feel like that always adds just a pretty brightening touch. Adds a little more dimension. I'll take this other highlighter and just tap it on the center. Blend that. All right, I picked this liner up from Target. It's just the Wet n Wild Baby's Got Black is the color. I just like how easy this is to sharpen and also how much product you get. I appreciate that a lot. I'm gonna take the liner and try to be careful. Okay, and then after that, I have this other brush by IT Cosmetics. It's a smudger and then a liner end. So I'm gonna take that liner end and I'm just going to carefully smudge the liner a little bit just to kind of like blur the edge of it, if that makes sense, because I don't want it to look as like sharp, I guess. And then I like to just kind of drag the color out a little bit more so it just kind of blends nicely, so it's not super harsh. And then I like this other end, this other little smudger, to do exactly that, just kind of smudge it all out. Sweet. Another Physicions formula product. This is the Sculpting bronzer, and it's a cream bronzer. I love it for my cheekbones, and I've been experimenting more with using it on my nose and on my forehead. The color I have is Toffee, and I've really been liking it. Still trying to get used to a cream bronzer because I hadn't used it. Not until this year have I really used a cream bronzer. I think they just kind of like scared me a little bit. I don't know why. And then I'm just gonna kind of draw it on up here. Just a little tick for my nose. I think I felt like with this, like once I put it on, I'm committed and I can't go back, but the key is to blend. And the brush that has really been helping me with blending out this bronzer has been this contour brush by Real Techniques. It looks like this. I do like this product and this brush to do my nose, just to add a little definition, a little color. So I'm just gonna add a little more, just a little bit. It is summertime. I am kind of going for more of a bronzy look. I'm taking up my Real Techniques brush, which is a blush brush. It's called a blush brush, but use it for whatever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into this one, and I'm just gonna kind of go boop, 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 boop. And then I'm gonna just pop into the top, that same bronzer, but then into this apricot blush as well. You just gotta keep blending. You can always go back. You can always fix it. And I'm just gonna keep blending. Super. Okay. Going back in with my Airspun. This time I'm gonna kind of just dab it everywhere. Highlighter for me is not an everyday occurrence, but because I'm feeling like it, I'm gonna go in with some. I have this all over blending brush by MILANI. All right, last but not least for makeup. Ooh, before I put on my mascara, I am gonna spray a little bit of the Make It Last. All right, I'm gonna just curl the lashes. This is a random eyelash curler. For now, it does the trick. Okay, I've been using this L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. It works. It's not my favorite. I think there was a deal on it, and I do like L'Oreal mascaras. No matter how careful I am, I feel like most of the time it ends up smudging on my lid. So I'm trying to just be a little extra cautious. And I think what happens too is that I have to go back in to get the thickness, the volume that I want. It's a longer process with this product to get your lashes coated, thus increasing the chance for mess up. So that will do it for now, I think. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for my makeup, and I think it's looking pretty good. Like I mentioned, those are products that I use pretty regular basis. I might change it up every now and then with like what I do on my eyelids. Like I don't always do the eyeliner, but I figured tonight, since I'm going out to dinner, I thought it would be just a nice little added touch. Okay, so originally I was going to include a second part of this video where I show you how I do my hair, but I decided that instead I'm going to make that into its own separate video. So stay tuned and make sure to get subscribed so you don't miss it. Thanks again for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.